Hello?
Hi, Josh. Wake up.
Who is this?
Come on.
What are you saying?
It's simple. It's Miss Universe.
Urvashi? Urvashi Rotella?
That's right.
Why are you calling in the middle of the night?
It's very, very simple. It's Miss Universe. Nothing less than excitement.
Marhaba and welcome to Miss Universe Bahrain 2023.
The search for the next Miss Universe Bahrain is back. From thousands of aspiring women from Bahrain, 7 of the most empowering and transformational women have been chosen and took the media by storm.
We are looking for someone who is beyond a beautiful face or a beautiful body. She must be an inspirational representative of the country. Someone who will understand that compassion for the earth, nature, animals, and humanity is the core of her purpose.
Finally, I found the best hair color for me. It's PPD-free, ammonia-free, and is infused with the benefits of organic ingredients like olive, noni, and aloe vera extracts. Be at your best natural hue.
You are watching the Miss Universe Bahrain 2023. This year we have selected Bahrain's finest and most inspirational women who is set to transform and lead a community of women who inspire to be the best version of themselves.
Hi, my name is Advaita Shetty. I'm 28 years old, I'm an audiologist, and I'm from Zinj, Bahrain. So the girl in this photo is a princess, but she's also a warrior. She's going through some of the most difficult times in her life right now, but she's going to come out of it even more happier, stronger, and with a greater smile. I would like to focus the attention on the lady who I call Mom, and I'm really grateful for her to be my mom because of the sacrifices she has made. She started her own business when she was heavily pregnant with me. She had to leave me behind for a few years to make a new life for herself, for ourselves actually, and the reason I sit here today, speak the way I speak, and the education that I have, and a life full of opportunities and hope is because of the sacrifices my mom has made for me. So thank you, Mom. Besides wanting to be Miss Universe, I also wanted to be a vet. I've always had a deep love for animals. However, as I grew, I learned that I wasn't good with blood or euthanizing pets, so I decided that I would still work with animals but for free. So I am a foster and rescue worker for animals. Yeah, so still work with animals but just as a volunteer. For me, it has to be my words. I believe words have power, and when I speak to people, I like to speak encouragement and love over them. So when I get older, when I don't look the same as I do today, I hope people not just notice me, but remember me for my words. I can actually make this weird sound. Please don't be creeped out by it. It's just a weird talent. I wouldn't say it's a talent, it's just a weird thing I can do. Are you ready for it? So 1, 2, 3. The best gift I've ever received has to be the gift of love. So gift of love for me comes in different forms. Firstly, the gift of love from God. I believe that's the reason I sit here today and I go about my day every day. And then there's gift of love from the people who love, who are kind, who are patient, who come celebrate and support you. There's also gift of love from animals that I feel. I feel love transcends all understanding, language, boundaries. And it's a pure form of free yet expensive gift. That she fell down 9 times, but she got up the 10th. I would like to continue my work with audiology, that is spreading awareness about healthy hearing, and also as a sexual harm prevention advocate. My goal is ultimately if we can include such important topics in our school curriculums. And I believe with the Miss Universe platform, I'll be able to reach more people than I reach today. And I really want to transform my story into our story. My last message is actually all the best, and that is from my mom. I have a very Asian, Middle Eastern, Desi mum for whom I'll always remain a child no matter what my age. She couldn't be here with me today, but as you can see, I have her presence and her blessings with me. It would have to be Manama Souk, and the reason I say that is because I feel it's an area where there's rich culture. You see things from pottery to artifacts to fabrics to spices. Everything comes together. It's a blend of where culture meets modern lifestyle. And I do have a special place for Manama Souk because I grew up near the area when I was younger, and I've seen young, old, just hardworking people make lives for themselves. So I would love tourists to come visit the place, but also support economy and support those people. Yeah, thank you.
My name is Lou Jane Yaqub. I'm 19 years old and I'm from Hamala. The girl in this photo is me receiving certificates for various academic achievements. And the smile that you see on her face is the smile of a person who achieved something she didn't think she could ever achieve. When I was young, I was diagnosed with a learning disability, specifically an auditory processing disorder, and that meant I couldn't process things I was hearing. Information would get jumbled up and I struggled in school as a result. At around the same time though, I found that I excelled in the arts because it allowed me to organize my thoughts at my own pace. And over time, I started finding my own processes and systems to understand and internalize information. And I stopped thinking in terms of limitations and started thinking about possibilities instead. Those certificates, they don't just represent how well I did in school, they represent how I overcame what could have been a lifelong debilitation. Celebrating that achievement with my parents is my proudest moment. Well, my parents have been married for 23 years. They're best friends and still really embrace their inner child. My mom is a total Disney fan. She loves things like, she loves having Disney tours play on the background on the TV at home. And my dad tries to get her to a Disney park around every year. And for my dad, he loves things like Star Wars and Indiana Jones. He got really excited about going to a lightsaber making experience with me. But my mom was pretty sure that experience was more for him than it was for me. I believe I was only 4 at the time, but I remember being at the mall with my dad and we were watching a dance performance on stage. I was so small that he had to carry me on his shoulders so I could see. And I distinctly remember being so in love with the music and the movements that I pointed and said, I want to do that. And ever since then, I have become immersed in the performance arts. I've studied ballet, other forms of dance, theater, film acting, cosplay, and modeling as well. I still have the same ambition to excel in and be recognized in the performance arts, and I think that the only thing that's changed since then is that now I want to help other young children actualize their ambitions through the arts too. That I will always find a way to realize my ambitions. I'm an ordinary person, but I've learned that I'm capable of achieving extraordinary things. No matter how many no matter how challenged by life circumstances I may feel, no matter how many doubts creep into my mind, I will find a way to overcome them. Challenges are normal. Life doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. But if you believe in yourself enough to know that if you try really hard and think outside the box, you can find a solution. That's who I am. Well, I love to cosplay. If you've ever been to Comic-Con or a similar convention, then you'll know what it's all about. Cosplayers create their own costumes to show their love of a fandom. So for example, they'll dress up as characters from video games, movies, TV shows. It's the best feeling going to a con, wearing a cosplay that you've meticulously put together, and then having fellow fans come running up to you to talk about this fandom you're both really excited about. And it's not about how great your costume looks or how popular you are. It's all about this connection through shared passion and bringing happiness. There's no negativity. We're all there to celebrate the shows and characters we love and cheer each other on. My memory box. I've always been very sentimental. I tend to collect little mementos like concert tickets, photo booth pictures, birthday cards. I used to collect everything in a drawer. I spent most of my childhood in Abu Dhabi, and before I moved to Bahrain, my best friend gave me this beautiful box to keep all of my memories in. The contents represent every meaningful moment that I shared with the people I care about. I believe that the most beautiful things in life are not associated with money. It's really the memories and the moments that we create and hold on to. The legacy I want to leave behind is to be remembered as someone who always took the time to inspire and motivate people to be the best version of themselves. I'm committed to helping people understand that they are more than their doubts and their perceived limitations. And I recognize that while one person might not be able to change the whole world, you can change the whole world for one person at a time. Change starts with individuals, and I believe in the butterfly effect. Your actions inspire others to act too. So if one person is inspired enough to pay it forward, then we all win. That will be my thumbprint on the world. To quote an empowered Bahraini woman that I admire, Donna Zubari once said that you should dedicate 1% of your life to your community. Those words really resonated with me. There are so many innovative thinkers in Bahrain that are just trying to get their positive message to the world, but they simply don't have the reach. If I were to become the next Miss Universe Bahrain, beyond furthering my own advocacy of empowering children through art and expression, I would use this powerful platform to showcase and shine a light on all the Bahrainis doing this impactful work. The last message I had on my phone, let's see, comes from my close friend Isa. He said, "Hey Lou, don't forget, for our next meeting, make sure you bring in final drafts of your art pieces for us to look over." So just to give some context to that, I'm in part of an art group called the Blue Collective, and we're gearing up for an art show in September. I would take my international guests to places that showcase two things that are unique about Bahrain. One, how multicultural and diverse Bahrain is for such a small country. And second, how with all its diversity, Bahrain still has a unique heritage in keeping its traditional crafts alive. So let's take Bahrain's religious diversity, for example. I would definitely take my guests to the Grand Mosque and to other religious sites. While Bahrain is predominantly Muslim, we also have churches, temples, and a synagogue. Bahrainis coexist beautifully with each other. And as for traditional crafts, I take them to Al Jasra Handicrafts, the Gold Souk, the Pearl Museum. These places keep our ancient heritage of pottery, pearl diving, and jewel crafting alive.
Hello, I am Mariam Naji, 26 years old, a social media influencer and a school principal and a member in Bahrain fencing national team. Yeah, this is baby Mariam, and I have a message for her actually, that the future is very beautiful. Your dream came true. Actually, my mom and dad, they work a lot and collect money to build our own business. And my father, since 2001, he have a very huge institute in Bahrain, education institute, and my mother have a kindergarten since 2002. And I graduated from this kindergarten and now I work there. My ambition. Actually, I have a little story. Okay, one of my sister have a video camera. Okay, had a video camera. She's always taken videos for us, me and my other sister. And I was pretend that I'm famous and influencer. Oh, see me, yeah, a lot of people knows me. And actually, when I think about it now, I get a goosebumps because I'm now a social media influencer in Bahrain. So my dream, my childhood dream, came true now. That I have a really big heart, yeah. Can I show you? Okay. Are you ready? This thing, okay. My mom will be screaming now if she will see this thing with me since I was 9 years old. I called her Mikhail, him or her. Actually, I don't know yet. Okay, but I can't sleep without him, and I always talk with him. And yeah, my mom told me you are crazy, but yeah, I love him. So yeah. The best gift. I'm not a drama. But my family, and I know if I have a lot of expensive gifts, my family came the first and the most incredible gift that I ever have. The legacy, oh, it's a really good question. My legacy, I need a good reputation, yeah. Okay, I actually used my platform by going to the orphans and go to the center care for the old people. I actually also put a contact number for the people who need help. So yeah, I already use it. Ian said it for us. Come girls, you have to be here in the spa. I prefer the natural place in Bahrain because a lot of people doesn't know that we have a lot of natural places in Bahrain. So I prefer a Karzakan first, yeah. And then there is a small island, it's called Jarada Island. Oh my God, it's very good. And one day I'm gonna take you, Ian. Thank you. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Mary. I'm 28 years old and I'm from Maharik, Bahrain. And I am a certified cognitive behavioral counselor. Seeing pictures of myself when I'm younger, it's really special to me because, you know, when we're kids, we have such a youthful spirit, and then as we get older, the world kind of gets a hand on us, and we tend to lose some of that childhood spirit. So when I see pictures of myself when I'm a kid, it's just a reminder for me to keep that girl inside me always. And she's very special to me.
My parents, they are an interracial couple. My father is a Bahraini man and my mother is a Filipino woman. And why it's very interesting is because they were the first wave of an interracial marriage back in the 80s. And why it means so much to me is because they faced a lot of hardship and disapproval and struggles. But what I learned from them, it does not matter where you come from. What matters is what's in your heart. I had so many ambitions when I was young. I wanted to be a doctor or a teacher or even an astronaut, an engineer, an architect. But what I really wanted to be, what I really wanted to do is I really wanted to help people. I aspired to be of service to others, and even my biggest hope when I was a kid was to be Robin Hood. I wanted to, this sounds so bad, Ian, but I wanted to take money from the rich to give to the poor. The first thing I would want people to notice about me first would be my kindness. I think that this, other than any other trait, whether you're successful or talented or intelligent, the most important thing for me is kindness, because it shows that you know how to be human. I thought about the answer to this, Ian. I don't know if I'm supposed to say your name, but there's just too many things. There's just a long list of weird things about me. But if there's something interesting, it would be that I worked my first job when I was 13 years old. I sold sandwiches at an Islamic center for women. And I didn't know what I was getting myself into because it was the peak of summer here in the Gulf. So I would carry loads of sandwiches every day back and forth because they wouldn't allow men through the doors. So I was 13 carrying sandwiches every single day in the sun and soda, and I'd get so burnt. But I wouldn't take that experience for anything because I learned at such a young age the value of work ethic and how to be grateful for what you have. The best gift I have ever received in my life is to be born from my mother. She is such a strong woman. And she taught me how to stand for people and to stand for what is right. And she always puts me first. And if I had one wish in my life, it would be for anything good for my mom. Sorry. The legacy I would want to leave in this world would be to make a difference. I know that the purpose of us being alive is we're not just meant to just live our lives and suffer or have fun. We're here for a purpose, and I'm lucky that I've been given the intuition to know why I'm here in this world. I know I'm here to do good, and that's what I hope to do in everything I do. The way I would hope to transform my community is by inspiring them and empowering them. I hope to inspire them that despite any limits or misconceptions or barriers that is placed on them, that they can succeed past any of it. And I hope to empower them to stand for what is right, to stay true to themselves, and to use their gifts to put good out into this world. Actually, the last message, I took a picture of it. Ian, I'm so sorry, there's still tears in my eyes.
Someone gave me a card today. I was having a bad day today, and then by random, one of the employees here gave me a card, and it said, "As the day will turn into night." Jeez, I'm such a baby. "Keep your worries on the side. Think about a better tomorrow, where there will be happiness and no sorrow." Oh. "Close your eyes and dream. You will get what you desire and see." And someone just gave me that when I was on my way here. This is so embarrassing. I would bring them to the Tree of Life. Not only is it iconic, but it is a tree that stands without any known source for thousands of years, and it symbolizes that no matter what your circumstances are, with hope and with faith, anything is possible.
Hi, my name is Minatalla Hussein. I'm 20 years old and my profession is a lash artist, and I'm from Hamatan, Bahrain. Growing up, this girl, she had a dream, and throughout experience, she learned how to become stronger, and she faced challenges, but she still overcame them. I come from a strong family, and my mother is an independent woman. She always taught me how to become more confident and how to value hard work. My ambition was always to become in front of the camera and do some acting, and all throughout high school I did some acting profession. I would love people to notice my ability to listen, because I think having the passionate and being compassionate with other people help form a community, a stronger community. Something weird about me is I love collecting seashells. I think there's something unique and diverse about each and every shell. The best gift I ever received was from my mom. She gave me and my brother a handmade crafted gift, a bag, and it was a symbol of love from her to us. The legacy I want to leave in this world is kindness and compassion, because in a world that's this darkness, I think we need a little bit lightness. I would love to give a voice to the foster care children, because being a foster care child is sometimes difficult to have your voice heard, because you go throughout experiences and you think that no one is there to listen to you. So being a voice and being an influence from Miss Bahrain Universe is a strong community. The last message I had was from my brother, and he asked me if phones are allowed on the seaplane. I would take them to Dar Island, because it's an experience to live once, and also to experience the Arabian horse riding, and as well as the Bab al-Bahrain, because it gives you more about the history and culture of Bahrain.
Hello. First of all, thank you for having me. My name is Nivina Bouzed. I am 24 years old. I'm a marketing and PR manager, and I live in Bahrain. This little girl is me, little me. She's kind, funny, and beautiful. My parents never saw each other, so they married each other. It was a traditional marriage. It was to always be famous, someone like in the model industry or in fashion. My kind heart. not my looks, because beauty fades away, but the heart stays the same. Yes, I cannot sleep without the lights on, and I think this is because my dad and I used to watch horror movies, and it's for that reason I couldn't make it with the lights on. My mother, however, she passed away. But yes, parents are really important, and anyone who has parents have to be grateful. I want to be known and remembered as someone of power, and I would like to use my strong desire to be remembered. First of all, having this title will make me reach my goals, and I'm gonna build societies for divorced women and orphans. Good luck, you got this. I will take them to all the touristic places, just like Bab al Bahrain, Bahrain International Museum, Pearl Path, and Bahrain International Circuit.
Hi, my name is Tuhina Karol. I'm 28 years old. I'm an air hostess by profession, and I stay in Hid, Muharraq. This girl is me in her happy place on her mom's lap, and I am some 5 months old and smiley as ever. I think one of the most interesting and intriguing things about my parents that stays with me till date is that though I was the youngest one in the family, my opinions were always heard. You know, so my opinions were always heard, and that turned me into a very confident person growing up. And I really owe, anytime anyone tells me that, you know, Tuhina, you're good to speak to, you're a people's person, I owe that belief in my useless opinions that came from my parents. You know, they encouraged my opinions. They didn't just, you know, diss them off. Oh, you're a child, just keep quiet. No. My ambition growing up, I've also given a picture of it. I think I wouldn't lie and I wouldn't make it sound fancy. I'm actually living my ambition. In the picture, I'm dressed up as a fairy. I have this star crown. I'm speaking on the mic. It's something I enjoy. And today I'm a part of one of the biggest pageants in the world. So yeah, I'm living my ambition. The first thing I want people to notice about me is the way I carry myself. I believe that, of course, you know, there's always a team, there's always a group of professionals who help you put your best clothes together, your best hair together, but it ultimately comes down to the way you carry yourself. So that I'd want people to notice that about me, the first thing. Something, I don't know what category you put it in, but I think I'm very good at picking emotions of people. So I usually gauge how the person is feeling about a certain something, which works in my favor at times, but I also know when I've goofed up, I'm in for a scolding, and I kind of figure that out, so I know that I'm going to get it now, so yeah. The best gift, again, not exaggerating or making it dramatic, the best gift is this stage that I've received in life. I'm like any of the other girls who always wanted to be a part of this. And yes, this evening I'm sitting here and getting myself interviewed on the Miss Universe stage. So yes, this is the biggest gift for me. The legacy I want to leave behind is I want to be remembered as someone who made people feel good about themselves, that Tuhina's presence made me feel good about myself. Because ultimately, you know, there's a saying that people will forget everything about you, but they'll never forget the way you made them feel. So that's the legacy I want to leave behind. My community has some extremely beautiful women, and I'd want the young girls of my community to understand that you have to be confident. No one's perfect, and it's high time we underestimated ourselves. We've reached the universal stage. We are competing for Miss Universe, and we need to go out there and be confident and put ourselves out there and have an opinion, a very strong opinion. About the community, I also feel that Bahrain has managed to keep its culture alive, you know, its heritage alive. So if I get a chance to be Miss Universe Bahrain, I would want the world to know more and more about our culture and our heritage, which we have managed to maintain even in 2023, and we'll go on doing it. Oh wow, I have a very sad life. No one's messaging me, no one interesting is messaging me. But my last call was from my mom, and it was very motivating. So I was just speaking to her a while back. So yes, very basic, but yeah, very important. So I feel and I know that Bahrain is a marvelous blend of modern Arabic culture, and we have a lot of historical destinations as well. So I'd start with the Al Fateh Mosque. It's one of the biggest mosques in the world. I definitely want my guests to see the Arad Fort. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Center. And then I'd go ahead, I'd let them unwind, I'd want them to shop, I'd want them to see the souk culture of Bahrain. I definitely want them to have a look at Bab al Bahrain. And in contrast, I'd want them to see the beautiful big malls we have. We have malls like the Venue, we have city center selling the biggest brands of the world. And no matter how many days they plan on staying in Bahrain, I definitely want them to see the fun side of Bahrain as well. I'd want them to go out with me to Adliya, unwind party, have great food, because Bahrain is culture, it's historical, but Bahrain is a lot of fun too. So yeah, that's what I'd want them to see as well.
So lovely to see all of you here. But first of all, congratulations!
Thank you!
You all are this year's chosen ones, so this is already a big achievement. So who is excited? Well, I'm so excited. So today you have been booked for being the next social media ambassador for one of the world's most successful luxury hair brand, Kevin Murphy.
Wow!
And now, girls, I'd like to introduce you our special guest, the brand manager for Kevin Murphy, Divian. Let's welcome him.
Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for joining in today. I'm delighted to welcome you all to be a part of this amazing day. Right? We all know Kevin Murphy stands on 3 core principles: fashion, performance, environment. Fashion for us is not only about trends, it's about inspiring the others who look at you and embracing yourself. And that's exactly why we have the styling products which are crafted to enhance your beauty as well. So girls, for our latest campaign, we want you all to create a look which showcases volume, glam, curl, and waves. bear in mind, this look needs to be versatile enough to be worn during the day as well as the night events. But don't forget, this has to be something which embraces yourself and the way you look the best. And to achieve this look, we have our amazing hair experts here who's going to help you do the hair for the pre-selected looks. So what I want you to do is, I want you to create a 30-second Instagram reel video. You can use whatever content that you want to create while doing the hair, or probably post that or do a lip sync content. So let's get ready and make an impact together with Kevin Murphy this time. Since pandemic, a lot has changed. The way we speak, the way we hear, the way we talk, right? A lot has changed and gone digital as well. And that's exactly why we see so many content creators creating content right from their bedrooms as well.
Hi, I'm Rose.
Hi, I'm Kevin.
For 1910 Studios.
Our shoot today is inspired by the fiery passion these women have for the competition.
This represents the strong women of Bahrain.
She knows how to use, she looks confident not just by her body, not by her body language, but also through her eyes. She does it pretty well. You have completed your first assignment of creating the look that you are beautifully embracing it right now, where we told you to create a look which is filled with volume, glam, curve, and the waves that I'm looking at right now. So overall, we have got pretty strong images and content today. What do you think, Evelyn?
I think it's been an amazing day. We got closer, and each of you been so professional, and it was so hard to choose one of you because you put your effort, you put your creativity in these videos, but in the end, the winner is only one. But it's still just the beginning of our beautiful journey.
So you want to announce you want to do the honor?
Is it the time?
Yeah, I think it's the time. So guys, finally the winner of the social media campaign for Kevin Murphy is...
Liza Stacy! Congratulations!
Stepping out this summer? Well, do it in style. Thanks to Kevin Murphy's range of Hydrate Me products. Defense like no other. Kevin Murphy for performance, fashion and environment.
But before we wrap up this day, I have a very important announcement to make. Grab your bags, girls. We are going to the beautiful island of Maldives in Mariki Resort.
At the end of the challenge, one will rise to the top and will become the Miss Universe Bahrain 2023.
Finally, I found the best hair color for me. It's PPD-free, ammonia-free, and is infused with the benefits of organic ingredients like olive, noni, and aloe vera extracts. Be at your best natural hue.
On the street.
Last year, I was fortunate to stand at the Miss Universe stage and wear outfits that best represent my culture and traditions. Many years ago, I never thought a Bahraini woman can stand on the Miss Universe stage because my culture does not allow women in bikini walking on the stage. However, in the last couple of years, we have seen an immense progress in the pageantry, allowing women like me, like us from the region, to wear burkini during this segment. This year, I'm proud to present to you our top 7 finalists in their activewear presentation, powered by Skechers Middle East. Let's see our girls in their official swimsuit competition in partnership with Dubai's leading fashion and travel magazine, Expedition Men's.
Skechers Sumo.
Before we see our finalists on the next round of competitions, Let's look back and get to know more about the girls during their confessions with Miss Universe Bahrain National Director Josh Yugen.
Hi ladies, good evening. Or good morning. Okay, I have a confession to make. But before that, I would like you to make your own confession. Let's start with you, of course, Niveen, because you're the closest to me. Okay. Do you want to ask first a question to anyone, or do you want to ask me, or do you want me to ask you first?
I want you to ask me first.
Okay, cool. Very smart. Why did you join Miss Universe Bahrain?
I joined Miss Universe Bahrain because I love helping people, and I believe that I am a great fit for this competition, and I am ready for it fully.
So my question for you.
Okay. I'm ready.
How are you really feeling now at this moment, Lejane?
I think there has been so much leading up to this. You know, from last year to this year, I think I've always been slightly preparing for this, you know, throughout the months. And now that I'm finally here, it feels like, you know, before this there was some built up stress, but some good stress. But then finally coming here and meeting all of the girls and having these experiences, and I know it's only been not that much time, but I feel like it's been a release, and I feel better now, and I feel like this is where I'm meant to be at this moment.
What is the essence of beauty for you?
Okay. The meaning of beauty is the heart, you know, not sorry, because my English is weak, so I have.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, for me, in my opinion, I have to be beautiful inside. How I can be with the girls, how I can say anything beautiful, you know. So I have to be a very good person inside. Then from outside, you know. Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
Okay. This is a really hard question, Josh.
Especially for you.
I'll go with shawarma. Yeah. Again, I think this was one of the questions we did answer in one of our interviews, but it's because when I go overseas, I cannot find the same taste. It's always, shawarma is always called kebabs or something else. It's never shawarma. The sauce is different, and it reminds me of home. So shawarma all the way.
Have you grilled any shawarma before?
Have I what?
Have you grilled any shawarma?
No, I haven't made any. I probably should. I should probably start my own business overseas.
Grilled shawarma in the future.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow,
The
wow.
shawarma queen,
That's a
guys,
good
watch
businesswoman out there. Of course, it's gonna be watched by Miss Universe, you know, all over the world. So it's
Guys,
good.
go eat shawarma.
Advaita shawarma, everyone. So, what is your favorite color and why?
My favorite color is the color that you've been wearing.
Is it black or the green one?
No. You wore it on the first shoot. You spoke about it. It's black. Black is basic. Black can be played around with. Black can be glamorized. And black can be left simple as well. So you can play with black, and it's my favorite color.
Well, I spoke to you earlier, and you told me something which is both surprising and exciting at the same time.
What did I say, Josh? Oh my gosh.
You told me that last year you wrote me
Oh yeah?
a letter,
Oh my gosh.
an email,
Plot twist.
dated
Yes.
December 25, Christmas
Yes.
Day.
Yes, my birthday. Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a very important day. It's Christmas. And it's a very important day because it was your birthday.
Yes.
And you were asking me, Josh, have you read my letter? Have you read my letter? I said, no. Where did you send it? Like, maybe my secretary did.
I was telling you, I know, no, you probably ignored it.
Yeah,
like,
and then
"No,
she
I
said,
didn't."
like, I know you read it. And I said, like, you type your own email.
And then he showed me, and then it was unread. Yes.
I didn't read it, but afterwards, I read it. It was long.
I gave you the disclaimer,
And
though, Josh.
I love reading long letters.
Great.
And now for my question. Why did you write me that email?
I think I was at a point in my life where my intuition was driving me to a point where I just couldn't ignore it. Even if it was to a place where it was scary and fearful and I had to face myself and all the lessons I've learned. My intuition is something that I've listened to my whole life. It has never failed me, truly. Sometimes my mind does, sometimes my body does, but my intuition is connected to my soul, and my soul is connected to God, and God never fails me. So I always listen to my intuition. And my intuition told me that day to email you, and that's simply put.
Do you think that I would read it on the same day, or like after 1 week or after 1 month?
Like I said, I'm a woman of God, so I put my intention out, I do the things I do, but at the end of the day, I have peace in knowing that whatever happens is meant to be. There's actually an expression in Islam that says, if something's for you, even if it's under a mountain, it will reach you. And if it's something that's not for you, even if it's between your lips, it will not reach you.
And what is your instinct telling you now, at this moment?
That I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Nina, I don't want you to play favorites, but amongst all of these sisters of you, who can you relate to the most?
Relate to in the sense as a story-wise?
Whatever.
Anything?
In general.
Mostly I think Mary.
Oh.
And why is
because
that?
she's soft and she has that bubbly personality, but she's really like emotional on the inside.
Too emotional.
Yes. And that's too nice to have someone.
Our next guest, she's the youngest Miss Universe from India who won the title twice. And now she's actually the Miss Universe judge and a Bollywood star with so many movies. I would like to introduce to you a woman with so much star power and a good friend of mine, Urvashi Rotella. Hello.
So nice to meet all of you. You are just so beautiful.
Thank you so much. All the way from Mumbai.
Okay.
Well, of course, you are the epitome of an empowering woman, who always go for what she wants.
Thank you.
Someone who's actually an inspiration to millions of young girls all over the world. You have judged Miss Universe. And of course, it's our honor for you to judge Miss Universe Bahrain as the chairman and the president of the jury.
Thank you.
Can you give our finalists a few tips? And of course, if you want to ask them a question, you are free to do so.
Sure. First of all, it's my pleasure to see and meet each one of you. All of you are just so beautiful and so very well trained and groomed. I really feel that there is no need to give any tip or advice to you. But my advice would be something very unique. Especially, pageantry was and will forever be my biggest passion forever. But all I want to say, if you want to survive in pageantry, you got to have nerve of steel. And you really want to be, you have to be very strong-willed at the same time. It is not that kind of a smooth ride. So you have to really have to have a nerve of steel. And at the same time, beauty is of course the superpower. But apart from being beautiful, it's very, very important that maintaining that sisterhood, so that you all of you, each one of you can come together and support each other. It's the whole idea is about creating an ecosystem with which you can always, stand up for each other and remember always, each one of you is just so talented, so beautiful. But yes, of course, there is only one crown, so there's only and only going to be one winner. But that doesn't make anybody else, lose the title or make them a loser. No, not at all. Of course, you have a different learnings altogether. You'll end up learning so much, so very much. So as I said, it's all about not just about being beautiful, but at the same time instilling that dose of confidence in each of your personalities, which is very, very important, and kind of just being confident and considering it as such a prestigious title, Miss Universe Bahrain. I really, really want to ask you from the depth of my heart that what does it actually mean to you, and why do you feel that you deserve to be the next Miss Universe Bahrain, and why? So let's start from right to left.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Mina?
Hi. To answer your question, winning Miss Bahrain, I think it gives me strength, and it will allow me to represent my country on an international stage, as well as be a voice to children's and to young girls that would love to have this opportunity and walk on an international stage and have their voice heard. And yes. Thank you.
Mary?
Why I decided to even apply for Miss Universe Bahrain is because I wanted to break limits. And when I say break limits, I didn't mean just for Bahrain and the misconceptions of our women. What I'm mostly learning throughout this process, is also breaking limits for myself. There's so much I'm learning about myself. There's so many things that are coming up as well that sometimes I don't like what I see from myself, but I'm also learning to give myself grace, as this is a process, as with everything in life. And I have hope and faith that not only will Bahrain have its shine, so will I, in terms of my heart.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tahina?
Thank you so much for your question, ma'am. We've been watching you on TV. Me and Advaita are from Indian origin, and we're extremely starstruck. Of course, all of us are, but we've just been watching you so much. Anyway, moving back to the question, I believe that each one of us over here, ma'am, has a personal agenda to join the pageant. Whatever you do it with a personal agenda. And then comes the grandeur part of it. So I believe that right in the beginning of this segment, Josh asked us if any of us has been bullied growing up. And all of us raised our hands. I raised my hand as well. So I believe the personal reason behind me joining Miss Universe Bahrain is to put it across to the girls that, we all have been bullied. We all have had those days where, even till date, and with all due respect to you, ma'am, I think you would have those days as well, while you are so accomplished, where we feel that, I'm not looking my best, or I'm not doing my best. And I just want girls to know that you can be imperfect, and you can still be on a grand stage, and you can still wear a crown. And I'm hoping that if this year I get crowned as Miss Universe Bahrain, I can set that standard. I can put that message across to the girls that, I was bullied, and all of us have been bullied, and we are still standing here as the top 7 over here. So that's the personal agenda. And like you mentioned, it's a huge responsibility, ma'am. Bahraini women are extremely beautiful, extremely confident, and I think it would be a privilege to be a part of bringing the country on the map of, bringing the country as a part of the Miss Universe pageantry. It would be an honor to be a part to adding Bahrain to the Miss Universe franchise. He has a very strong country that every time Bahrain is announced, people are like, okay, let's see what Bahrain has got this year. So yes, that privilege would mean a lot. So thank you.
Firstly, it's so lovely to see you. I've only seen you on screen, so now I get to touch her. So it's unreal.
I want to touch her as well.
Can I? In terms of the question, I've been very clear with why I'm here. There are two reasons, and that's my purpose and my passion. I've always dreamt of being Miss Universe. And for me, I feel like Miss Universe comes with responsibility as well, and it comes with a duty. Initially, childhood, it started off as a dream of seeing beautiful women like Lara Datta, Sushmita Sen on stage. And then as I grew up, I participated in pageantry, got my experience, never got a chance to really do Miss Universe because it was never in the country that I was living in. But finally, thank you so much that we do have an opportunity for Miss Universe Bahrain. And like I've said before, there are very few things in life which help you wake up every morning and you're so happy because you want to do that from all your heart. So that's where my passion lies. And then my purpose is what I'm an audiologist, so I work with, as a clinician, promoting healthy hearing, and I'm also a sexual harm prevention advocate, and that cause is very close to my heart. And I feel like this is a platform where both my purpose and my passion align. It's where I feel alive. It's where I can wake up every morning and I can do my hard yards and I can still be happy. I can do late night shoots and I can wake up tomorrow morning at 3 a.m. I'll still be happy. And that's really the reason why. I just don't want to win Miss Bahrain. I've said this before. I want to go and hopefully even win Miss Universe for Bahrain. Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mariam?
Yeah, hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. I'm so happy and I'm glad actually. So, if I'm gonna win Miss Universe, actually, I was in Miss Universe Bahrain 2022. Yeah, and I was a second runner-up. So I came this year. I do learn from my mistakes. So this year, I do really want to win. I do my best. Even I can't speak English very well, but I do my best because there is a main purpose. If I win the title, a lot of people gonna know me. A lot of people can see me. A lot of people can understand what I want to say, that I can contain the children because they are the future. Even though, beside this, I do really want to be on a stage of Miss Universe because I really want to be the first one to speak Arabic because this is our mother language in Bahrain. So I have two purposes. So I do really I do really need to win this year actually. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Lujing?
Well, thank you so much for your question and for being here. Well, I also competed in Miss Universe Bahrain last year, and I feel like that year afterwards taught me so much. It taught me just the reach that Miss Universe Bahrain really had and how many lives it could touch. And never before did I think I could get into causes and actually make a difference in my country. But when I started to see that, I got people asking me if I could help out, and I never thought this would even be a possibility. So I started working with children with art and sharing my story of having a learning disability and having art saving me, and just reaching out to heroes in Bahrain as well that are doing amazing work, and just being able to use this platform to spread their message all over. So I'm grateful to be here, and I'm grateful to be here for a second year. It all feels so nostalgic, and just to see all these women that want to make a difference and truly want to make a change and are really all inspiring. So that's it.
Thank you. Niveen?
First of all, thank you for your question. And to answer your question, I'd like to be the Miss Universe Bahrain 2023 because I want to help the elder people, the orphans, and also people that are struggling with depression. And I just want to say to all the little girls that you have a voice and nothing is impossible in this world. And if you believe in yourself, then yes, you can do it. This is it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Niveen. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
After hearing all you lovely girls, I must say that remember, girls, always, kindness is timeless. And hearing all of you, I just want to say that at the same time, listening all of your stories, that being a beauty pageant queen, it's also very important to, support the causes and your charities. And after hearing each one of your visions, I'm really, really surprised and very, very happy to, sit here amongst you. And it is such a great batch. At the same time, it's also all about breaking the stereotypes and truly standing for what you completely believe in. That's what it's also all about. And then, of course, it is what can be bigger platform than Miss Universe Bahrain to represent your country. And it is once in a lifetime, and it's one of the rarest and golden opportunities in life. So, nice. It's amazing. You want to say something? Josh? Josh, you want to say something?
Kindness is one of the most important thing, if not the most important thing for me. Because without this, why are we starting this competition and this vision? And I said to all of you, listen to your heartbeats. This is the strongest sound that you should hear from now on. And thank you to everyone.
What an incredible way to share your heart and know more about our finalists. Before we proceed to the next part of the program, let's meet our Honorable Selection Committee, who are tasked to help us choose and select the most deserving woman to represent Bahrain in this year's Miss Universe pageant. Our Selection Committee.
Layla Hadoui, May Omar, Samira Shah, Sabrina Kong, Bailey May, Lisa Opie, Vimy Joshi, Genevieve Young, Casey Fitzgerald, General Manager of Mirage Island Resort, Mohammed Sharif, celebrity and most sought-after doctor to the royalties and stars, Dr. Nadir Saud, founder of Double Production House, Dubai, Madu El Khalid, fashion designer to the stars and royalties, Fern Amata, blockbuster Asian actress, model and musical artist, Ramona Thorns, Bollywood multimedia superstar with millions of followers on social media and Miss Universe India 2015, Urvashi Rautela.
Elegance, passion, and grace are few of the most desired attributes of a woman. In this segment, our finalists will show the world what a Bahraini woman can do and become if she believes in herself and walks with the confidence. May I present to you our beautifully confident and transformational women in their evening gowns. Wow! That was a magnificent showcase of fashion, style, and confidence. When we come back, it's the much-awaited interview round, so don't dare miss it! Welcome back to the Miss Universe Bahrain 2023. A Miss Universe Bahrain is a voice of the people, an ambassador of goodwill, and an advocate to raise awareness of their causes and advocacies. In this segment, we are going to hear the hearts and minds of our amazing finalists. We have put numbers inside the bowl with the name of the judges. The chosen judge will then ask one question and the finalist can answer the question for 30 seconds. You will hear this sound as a sign that your 30 seconds are over. So now, may I call on our first finalist, Advaita. Hi Advaita, how do you feel?
I have to be honest, I do feel a little bit nervous, but I'm ready. I've waited for this moment for so long, so let's get done with it. Yeah.
Let's do it. So now you can choose your judge. It's number 3. Okay. So your judge is Urvashi Rautela, and the question is...
Hi. So my question to you is, what do you think is the biggest injustice in the world and why?
The biggest injustice in the world is the fact that we still use the word injustice. Injustice can look like a person being wrongly convicted, or my personal story of being treated indifferently based on the color of my skin. And as the saying goes, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. That was so inspirational and heartwarming. You did great. Thank you. And we are move on. Our next finalist is Lujane. Please. Hi Lujane. How do you feel now? Are you ready?
I feel really ready.
Okay, so then you can choose your judge. The number is 4. So your question is from Mohammed Sharif.
Hi, what's the biggest misconception about your country and how do you plan to correct it?
The biggest misconception about Bahrain in the Middle East is that it is a place of oppression, that women do not have rights, and this is far from the truth. Women are taught to thrive, to embrace their strengths and go for their ambitions. And women, they are the true pearls of their country. And that would be my first goal as Miss Universe, is to clear up this misconception.
Thank you so much, Lujane. That was really heartwarming. Thank you so much. So let's continue and call our next finalist, Mariam. Wow, hi Mariam, how do you feel today?
Good, I'm good. What about you?
Thank you, I'm so excited for you. Are you ready to choose your judge? Let's do it. Number 6. And the question is from Ahmed El Nakhaili.
Okay, so what is your opinion about artificial intelligence? Do you think this will help humanity to progress?
The AI is a very good for humanity actually, and I just want to say that we are be careful to use it. And did you know something? The AI actually is a double-edged sword. So I can be really careful when I use it, but at the same time it's very good for the humanity. The doctor can use it very well, but at the same time there is a lot of bad person that they can actually use it harmful.
Thank you so much, Mariam. We know it's so hard to be here, but you did well. Thank you. May I call in our next finalist, Mary. Hi, Mary. How do you feel? You look stunning.
Very lucky to be standing in front of the beautiful Evan Khalifa. Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm blushing. Thank you. Are you ready to pick your judge? Okay, let's do it. Okay, number 5. And your question is from social media.
This question is from the social media. What did you stand up for recently?
Recently, I was at a restaurant at 2 a.m. actually, where there were 2 men who were being very insulting to a Filipino worker. I had an argument with those 2 men at 2 a.m. because you should not treat people based on what they do. And because I stand for respect. And no matter who you are or where you come from, you deserve respect. Wow, thank you so much. That was really empowering. Thank you so much, Mary. So let's move on and invite our next finalist, Menatala. Hello, beautiful. Are you nervous? How do you feel?
Little bit nervous, but I'm also excited.
It's okay. I'm sure you're ready. So are you ready to choose your judge? You can do it. The number is 1, and your question is from RC Munoz.
Hi, hope you're doing well. So this is your question. As a Miss Universe Bahrain, how will you support activities and initiatives that protect the environment?
To protect my environment, I think the best thing to do is to support our ecosystem and to push and acknowledge the ecosystem in our community, and as well as to acknowledge that we need to address the idea of protecting our environment. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. That was so good. I love this answer. Thank you, Manatala. So let's continue and invite our next finalist, Niveen. Hello, gorgeous. How do you feel?
I feel good. Thank you for asking.
You look so beautiful. So, oh, thank you. You're so sweet. So this is the time to pick your judge. Let's do it. The number is 2. The question is from Dr. Nader Saab.
Hello, good evening. What do you think is the purpose of beauty contests such as Miss Universe Bahrain in your local community?
Well, first of all, it's a message that I also ask myself, and I'm so sorry. Can you repeat this again?
Just breathe and continue. You got this.
Okay, so it's the message I always say to myself. Be always confident, strong, and believe in yourself. And I would also like to represent Bahrain's Arabian culture.
That was really nice that you tried your best. We know it's really hard to stand here, but you tried and it's really good. Thank you. So this is it. Now it's time to call out our last finalist, Tuhina. Please. Hello, beautiful. How do you feel today?
Breathing for now, but extremely grateful. It's a dream come true that I'm standing here, so not taking that for granted at all.
Right. You got this, and I'm so happy you're here. So now it's time to choose your last judge, please. The question is number 7 from Fern Amato. The question is:
if you could address the young people of the world today, what would be your message?
If I was given a chance to address the young people for today, is a one-liner answer that never back up your plans with a lot of expectations. Your plans will never work out in life. Work towards a strong character. You could be the brightest student in the class, but you could not get your dream job on time. But if you have a strong character, people will always remember you. That's my answer.
Oh wow, I totally agree with your answer. That was amazing. Thank you so much, Tuhina. Thank you. And that concludes our interview segment. When we come back, it's my farewell message and the announcement of winners.
Today, as my journey as Miss Universe Bahrain 2022 comes to a close, I stand before you with a heart filled with gratitude, reflection, and hope. The past year has been an incredible chapter in my life, one that has allowed me to represent the beauty, grace, and strength of our beloved nation on a global stage. Women of Bahrain, that's what motivated me.
Evelyn Abdullah Khalifa, Bahrain!
I hoped I can dedicate the result of my hard work to my country and people that believed in me. I wanted to be a new template of woman that most people, especially those whose voices are unheard, I wanted them to see me as a reflection of themselves, that they can do it as well, that they can build their own stage. I'm grateful to everyone who helped me to make it happen. And for that, I want to thank my family for forever support, everyone on the team who put in the hard work, and of course, my national director Josh Yugen, the person who gives us Middle Eastern women the platform to use our voices to make our society a better place. We have worked towards inspiring young women to embrace their aspirations, to believe in themselves, and to break through the barriers that may stand in their way. Together, we have put Bahrain on the map of pageantry. As I pass on the crown to the next deserving Miss Universe Bahrain, I'm excited to see the continued growth and transformation that this title will bring to our nation. I have full faith that she will carry the torch of empowerment and grace forward, just as I have done during my reign. Remember, it's not the crown that defines us, but the values, patience, and resilience we embody. Let us continue to stand together, united in our efforts to uplift our society and inspire the generations to come. Thank you, Universe, for an unforgettable chapter in my life. I am forever grateful and proud to be a part of this incredible journey.
Finally, I found the best hair color for me. It's PPD-free, ammonia-free, and is infused with the benefits of organic ingredients like olive, noni, and aloe vera extracts. Be at your best natural hue.
Welcome to all our judges, and I wish you all the best in selecting the winner for tonight. Now, let's move on to the next part of the competition. We are going to give special awards chosen by our partners and sponsors. During these past few days, the finalists experienced several activities and workshops along with our partners and sponsors. During this time, our partners have selected the winners for the respective awards. Lady Code Makeup Ambassador, chosen by our official makeup partner, Lady Code. And the winner is Eye Color and Argan Beauty Ambassador, chosen by our official premium partner, Eye Color and Argan Beauty. And the winner is Lou Jane, Gavin Murphy's social media ambassador, chosen by our official hair care partner. And the winner is Advaita.
Finally, I found the best hair color for me. It's PPD-free, ammonia-free, and is infused with the benefits of organic ingredients like olive, noni, and aloe vera extracts. be at your best natural hue.
Now the results are in, and we are ready to announce the winner for this year and destined to continue the legacy of Miss Universe Bahrain.
And the second runner-up is Tuhina! And the first runner-up is Advaita! And the new Miss Universe Bahrain 2023 is Luce!
Presents Miss Universe Bahrain 2023, co-presented by Mirihi Island Resort, Skechers Middle East, Medi International in cooperation with Kevin Murphy, The Lady Code, Burkini by Vizcaya Swimwear, Etin Perfume. Special thanks to Amata Couture, 4-in-1, Carla Fuentes, Peter Gold, Rick Third Project, Hadi, Dana's Beauty, and all makeup artists during our shoot in Bahrain, and our executive producer Ian Barameo and the entire Yugen team.